Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the WR podcast. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Pops.
And, guys, we're going to be discussing some wrestling news, as they say, as well as we're going to answer some questions for you guys, as well as whatever the fuck else we talk about here on this podcast, because guess what? It's our fucking podcast, and we'll talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, right? But,
Well, yeah,
Tom,
there's something I want to talk about later in the podcast.
well, first, let's start off with a little sports talk real quick.
Yeah.
Just to get it out, just to get it out of the way. Now, granted, I don't give a fuck about sports, but I know that Tommy and Pops are big fans of old football and a little bit of basketball. Tommy's more of a basketball fan than Pops is, but Pops likes to watch a little. So, I want to know you two as we have some fucking internet technical. How are the Bears doing this year, Tommy? That's what I want to know.
Well, we lost to the Vikings. What do you think we do? We still suck. And can we get rid of our fucking gap tooth coach? Like, get rid of his fucking gap tooth fucking beaver ass.
Is he gnawing on wood?
And yeah. And I'm just looking forward to the draft next year. I'm not even worried about the season now.
Fuck the season, huh?
Well, fuck the season. Fuck it.
All right, Pops. How about them Vikings?
Here's the story about that right there. Now we're 3-2, which I wanted to go fucking 0-17. But it looks like to me like I ain't gonna get my fucking wish to get rid of fucking Cousins' sorry ass. Now they'll probably keep his fucking ass.
You don't like Cousins?
I hate that fucker.
Well, there you guys go with a little bit of sports talk. There you guys go. Also, I've seen that you guys watched a little bit of college football recently as well.
How about them Wildcats?
Yeah, how about the Wildcats, Jay?
And by the way, Pops, you're wrong. You're not 3-2. You're 2-4.
Well, 2-4 then. Whatever the fuck it is. As a matter of fact, I really don't care.
I don't give a goddamn.
Because all I care about is getting rid of fucking
Hey Joe, Pops is wrong again.
Pops is wrong again. But well, it is what it is,
Oh, all right. So about the yeah, we watched a little bit of the college football. It was actually pretty decent.
So how'd you like it?
Huh?
Pretty decent. So just pretty decent. That was it.
Well, there was some good games on. Like I enjoyed that Washington game against Oregon. That was good. And
that's pretty close too, by the way.
Yeah, and of course, Kentucky lost. No shock there, because our football team sucks. And can we get rid of Stoop Kid?
Is he afraid to leave his stoop?
He must have, because he didn't do shit in fucking that game. His head coach fucking expertise didn't do shit in that game. I guess he was too busy fucking reading the goddamn little engine could. I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. Because that's all he was fucking doing. Sitting in that horrible fucking lawn chair.
He was homesick about his stoop. That's what it was.
Here's what it was. You see, it was a horrible quarterback going against another horrible quarterback. But the horrible quarterback was really better than the really horrible quarterback, which is the Kentucky player, the Kentucky quarterback. I can't believe it. They lost against Missouri. That was horrible.
Absolutely. But
Pops' Tennessee Volunteers won though. Boy, was he happy. I bet you TNQ partner was happy.
Tennessee won their game. Okay.
Were you happy about that, Pop?
Hey, TNQ partner, can I ask you a question? Were you happy them Volunteers won against fucking whoever the fuck they were? I can't even remember who the fuck they took on Saturday.
You don't remember it all? Fuck it.
I bet you TNQ partner was happy. I bet you he's like, yeah, I need to buy that orange shit. Partner. But your Titans ain't doing too good either, are they, TN?
Yeah, TN. But nonetheless, guys.
Good old buddy, TNQ partner.
There's a little bit of sports talk for you guys in the beginning here. But let's go ahead and get into some of these wrestling news, shall we? We'll save for the biggest story for last here, but honestly, there's not a lot of big news here for wrestling. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's not.
Not this go around, is there?
No, there's not. I mean, this might be a little bit of a shorter podcast, not like short, but short enough.
Yeah, might be about an hour and something.
Yeah, when it comes to the WR podcast, we like to at least go for an hour, and if so, 2. But anymore, we don't do over 2-hour podcasts anymore. So it's going to be 2 or nothing. Well, 2 or below when it comes to us releasing a podcast. But
let's just be totally honest here.
Yeah.
They ain't shit to talk about, really. Okay?
Well, there's some stuff to talk about.
There just ain't that much to talk about. I mean, nothing exciting really ever fucking happened.
Well, the only thing that happened is on Smackdown.
You want to start with Smackdown?
Yeah. Triple H, or was it on Raw? I don't remember, but nonetheless, Triple H came out and he assigned Adam Pearce as the Raw general manager exclusively.
Well, I figured that was going to happen.
Which I kind of figured was going to happen, but they threw a bone because apparently the new SmackDown general manager is Nick Aldis. Now, love Nick. I thought he was a fantastic NWA World Champion.
He cares
back when I was watching the NWA. Now it's the fucking shit.
Now it's drizzling shits.
Oh, and by the way, that's something else we're going to talk about real quick.
Oh, yeah. Can we talk about that too?
Yes. We'll talk about the NWA here in a second. But in 2018 and 19, when they had like NWA Power and it was actually doing very decently, we were watching NWA and we actually
praised it.
Yeah, we were praising it and we were really digging what they were doing. We even ordered their first pay-per-view, Into the Fire, and like hell, even NWA reached out to us and told us that they were happy that we were gonna order the pay-per-view and stuff. Seriously, they did. They reached out to us because we promoted it and said that they were happy about us. Ordering the pay-per-view and promoting it. Now, granted, the NWA doesn't mean too much these days, but it was nice for them to tell us that. But just over the past couple of years, the NWA has been the fucking shits. I'm sorry. But on SmackDown, Triple H said that Nick Aldis is the new SmackDown general manager. When it comes to Nick Aldis, I think he's a fantastic wrestler. I always thought maybe he might go to the WWE, but do you think he's too old to be a wrestler in that company? Is that why they made him a general manager? Because I'm not really for sure. Like Nick Aldis has to be in his late 30s at least, I would say. But I'm not really for sure. I'd say he's in his late 30s.
36.
Yeah, he's 36, so he's in his late 30s. But does that make him too old to be a wrestler? Because like LA Knight is around the same age.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe he didn't want to wrestle.
That could be true as well.
Maybe he didn't want to wrestle. And I know he wrestled a little bit in TNA before he came in WWE.
Oh,
But maybe he just didn't feel like wrestling. And so they go, well, we could use you because he does have a good verbal ability where he could be a general manager, and he has the look and he has the part.
yeah.
So me, I'm glad, I'm happy for him because I'm glad he finally made it to the WWE, even if it's a general manager capacity. Because to be honest, Nick Aldis is a great fucking talent and,
Mhm.
and fucking a good fucking worker and fucking worked his ass off to get better. And at first, I didn't like him when he was that fucking Magnus shit, but then,
Yeah, I didn't
but
care for the British invasion in TNA. I'm just gonna be
no, me
honest.
neither. And he gotten better and proved himself and was a great NWA World Champion, and so I'm happy for him. I'm glad Nick Aldis is in the WWE and is the general manager of SmackDown.
And hell, the one thing I did like was like they didn't even make him look like a slouch either. Like Michael Cole said,
He told him. He told he's
yeah,
very established worker. He's done
mhm.
everything in the business. Michael Cole hyped him up to great.
Yeah, he's been former world heavyweight champions. He's been in the ring for a long time. He knows what he's doing. He's a well renowned wrestler.
Well
Uh,
respected.
well respected in his craft. So like it wasn't like WWE put him out there and didn't like put him over. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So at least that's something. Uh, Pops, how do you feel about Nick Aldis being the GM of SmackDown?
Well, what you guys said about him is true. I mean, I mean, he's been multiple world champions. He knows his craft. He knows how to get get the wrestlers knows how. To me, he knows the right amount. How to get the wrestlers ready. Me being why they put him the manager, it could be to me that maybe playing injuries. Maybe he's injured or something like that right there, and and maybe he just can't go no more. Because not because he's old, but just because of the injuries. So many injuries. Because so many injuries, on a wrestler can really stop their ability.
Yeah.
But I'm no doctor. I don't know for sure. I mean, and everything. But I'll say this right here. But they to me they couldn't have picked nobody no better.
And I mean, we enjoyed, Into the Fire when he took on James Storm, as
Great
well
match.
as great match, as well as his match with Tim Storm.
Yeah, great.
Um, and Tim Storm was doing really good as well.
His match with Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. So I mean, this guy isn't no slouch or anything, and I'm happy for him to at least do something in WWE.
Yeah.
It's just I did like him as a professional wrestler, and
Yeah.
as, LA Knight's around the same age, so I don't really see what the issue is with not bringing him in as a wrestler unless he
Maybe
just doesn't
maybe
want to
that.
do it.
Yeah. Maybe he just didn't want to wrestle anymore and said, hey, if y'all want to bring me in, you can bring me in as the general manager. It's just I don't feel like I don't want to wrestle. And they were like, okay, no problem. Maybe that could be, or maybe like Pop said, maybe he's just has a lot of having some injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Wants
knows?
to heal up, yeah.
But
Um,
but I'm glad he's got. I'm glad Nick Aldis is in the WWE because that's a guy that actually deserved it.
absolutely. Now,
That's all to him. I
uh,
wish him a lot of luck.
now when it comes to his former employer of the NWA, let's get into that real quick.
Informer.
The Informer, something with the blade.
NWA's the shits.
Is he gonna licky boom boom down, Tommy?
That promotion's been boom down.
But
I'm sorry, I'm being honest.
I'm not like seriously. 2019 and 2020 was probably some of the best years for the
Yeah.
NWA. By
I
2000,
I wouldn't admit that's the thing, Joey. When NWA Power came on, I was looking for their fucking channel because I couldn't wait for the episode to come on. I was like, holy shit, I got something to watch, right? And now I heard they're back on YouTube.
I don't
Oh,
watch it.
guess what? I don't even watch it.
I enjoyed their 2019 and 2020 year, but by 2021 it got kind of long in the tooth, so to speak.
And then they wanted to change shit.
Yeah. Instead of being free on YouTube, they went to what the fuck did they even go to? Some
That
kind of
fucking place that fucking AEW does.
that Bleacher Report bullshit and all that
Yeah, I
shit.
think it was that type shit.
It was some kind of pay service. I don't
Yeah.
remember what fucking pay service it was, but it was some kind of paid service.
I had no problem doing it for their pay-per-view because I was supporting the company.
Yeah.
But I'm
But-
not paying for your television show though.
Yeah, and like it was like $5 or something for a fucking for a
episode.
television. Yeah, per episode. I was like, I ain't paying that. Fuck you. Now it isn't like it isn't like, oh, we should get the shit for free kind of thing. And it isn't that. Do you pay for Raw? Do you pay for Smackdown? Do you pay for Dynamite? Do you pay for Rampage or fucking Collision or fucking
NXT?
Oh, well, Rampage. Hell, we don't even get paid for that.
Yeah, that's true. But
Impact.
You don't pay for the television show. I mean, except for if you have that kind of app or, if you have cable or whatever, but you're not paying for television, especially per episode. So that's what threw me off right there. And and then not only that, but fucking
bringing in people that don't deserve to have a fucking job.
Like Zack Ryder. Matt Cardona became the NWA champion.
Matt Cardona became the NWA. Why the fuck are you bringing this fucking Nimrod? Because I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Rise and fall was that right there. That was the rise and fall of that fucking of the NWA right then and there.
To me, it was the rise and fall before that even. Bringing in fucking Matt Cardona and he beats.
That Trevor was the proverbial nail in the said I fuck
NWA. Yeah, people say, well, there's a problem. Trevor Murdoch's old and all this. Well, guess what? I'd rather have Trevor Murdoch with his belly fat than fucking Zack Ryder's champion any day of the week.
Any day.
Because I'm sorry, and then after that, it's fucking Tyrus, fucking Brodus Clay coming in. Fucking why the fuck is he? That fat fuck don't deserve to have a job. He's too busy sucking on Fox News's titty is what he does. So enjoy that because that's what he should do. Because it's getting NWA exposure when he's on Fox News. Who cares? Like who the fuck cares? I don't watch Fox News. I got better things to do. And then you break
watch
in
this fucking propaganda news show anyway. All it is ain't propaganda.
Columbo hair, here he comes.
Well, what is right here? Fucking Tony Khan's business.
And then they
brings in my friends.
And then they bring in EC3, Chuck Palumbo hair, bring him in. And fucking he didn't fucking move a needle, did he? I'm gonna say, hey, maybe if Chuck Palumbo on the motorcycle came in, maybe he'll draw 1 star for me. And he's got to do this when he does it. Titties. Fucking, and then you bring in then you bring in Vampiro I like Vampiro. Don't get
Did
me
they bring up
wrong.
Vampiro? I didn't see that.
Yes, he's the
good
manager
Lord.
of these two fucking clowns or whatever.
Oh,
With
good
fucking
Lord.
face paint looking like Krusty and Musty. and then fucking like then you got fucking Chris Masters. When the fuck was he relevant? And then you're bringing in fucking
Never.
you're bringing in people like this, like NWA is done. I don't want to watch any of your shit no more. When all your stars left, the ones that were actually good, when all them left,
Oh, yeah.
then
Here's what it
nothing,
was to
then
me.
nothing.
The ones that was good there, they seen the writing on the wall, and they knew it was time to fucking book.
Yeah,
I know
so
people going to say, well, COVID-19 ruined the NWA. No, well, guess what? Some other people were still fucking working.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Did COVID have something to do with some of that? Absolutely.
But not
But-
all of them.
But it's not it's not a clutch, okay? You can't use it as
A crutch.
that's the reason why we went down. Bullshit. There's a lot of your shitty talent that you brought in was pretty stuff with some of your downfall as well.
Yeah, like fuck. It's just Billy Corgan now. Like I thought he could actually, because I could tell he was a big wrestling fan.
He is a big wrestling fan. I
And I can tell he's passionate about wrestling. I don't think he snorts or sniffs like someone else. But
we'll get into that too, by the way.
Oh, we're getting into that here soon too. But thing is, it's just he goes to the wrong people.
Well, have you heard the latest news about the NWA?
No. What's the latest news?
All right. The latest news is Billy Corgan is bringing back the territories.
Oh, I heard about that.
What he's going to do is he's going to link up with other smaller independent wrestling shows and try to make a go of this.
Is this how bad NWA has fallen?
Yes,
they got to go to fucking. They got to go to high school gyms and rec centers and National Guard armories all over the country.
That is what other indie promotions are, Billy. They are nothing happening, motherfucking nothing happening shows, and
Look,
that's what that's what you're going to bring to your beloved NWA wrestling.
You're bringing in fucking people from rec centers and fucking high school gyms and barns and National Guard armories. You might as well build the National Guard armory there, Billy. Save some money.
What's he going to do? Is he going to turn this right here into All Friends Wrestling? I mean, bringing them people from barns and shit like that right there, that's what All Friends Wrestling was, wasn't it?
Technically.
That's all you're going to bring into your beloved NWA.
I'm like you, Joe. I gave up on fucking NWA the same year you did.
By 2021, I was done.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, if he's going to do something like that right there, then he might as well select the match now.
2 years ago, the NWA was done for me. Like, we even got reached out by another podcaster about possibly doing an NWA like television podcast, and I had to turn it down because I told him, I was like, we don't watch NWA anymore. It's garbage. And we had to turn that down because we didn't want to do it because it was garbage.
That was ways of probably making us money, but we turned it down because it wasn't right for us. I mean, we didn't watch it no more. Well, why would we want to promote something if we don't even watch it?
Now,
And I love supporting some independent wrestling. Don't get me wrong.
But it has to be certain independent wrestling and
But it
good
has to
independent
be
wrestling.
something good.
For crying out loud, we have 2 promotions in our state, and both of them suck ass. And they both suck ass. It's Derby City Wrestling, that's in Louisville.
I gave it a chance and I didn't like it.
And OVW, which Al Snow ruined. And by the way, this is a cheap plug. We'll go ahead and get into this right here, right now, with right here on the WR podcast, guys. We also have another podcast on our YouTube channel as well as on our Spotify feed, and it is the OVW Wrestling TV podcast. Guys, check that out. Right now we're doing 1999. We're doing every episode from 1999 until 2008, Tommy. Good Lord.
Well,
Yeah, Pop,
Joey, Tommy, let me make this clear to the people here.
Mm-hmm.
That was when OVW was so damn good, everybody wanted to go to it.
Absolutely. And
I just wanted to throw that out there because people would say, "Well, you're supporting that right there." If it's so sorry, why do you want to support? These were the years that
it was good.
It was OVW was right on the fucking mark.
And if you guys want to check that out, you guys can check that out on our Spotify profile as well as our YouTube channel right here on YouTube. We put that out every week, every episode. We're a little over 2 months in right now, and me and Tommy's been really enjoying it. And you guys should go check it out. To be honest with you,
yeah, it's very great. I enjoy it.
We talk about the matches. We talk about the feuds. We even play the promos on the podcast. So, guys, go check that out. I'm telling you, you'll really enjoy it if you guys checked out the OVW Wrestling TV podcast. But that's a little cheap plug. But now this is 2020. Yeah, Pops, you got something to say?
As a matter of fact, you'll see you'll see stars that you never thought were stars until they made it to WWE.
Absolutely. Now, this is 2023 OVW. And it sucks balls. Now I understand that people somewhat enjoyed that OVW thing that was on Netflix or whatever it was, or whatever it was on. I don't even remember what it was on. What was it on Netflix? I think it was on Netflix.
Yeah,
the Wrestlers or whatever. I know some people enjoyed that, but I swear to God, go to one of their shows. You will not like it.
Yeah,
I'm just to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know about current day wrestling because I don't really like any really current day wrestling, to be honest with you. So, maybe a current wrestling fan might like it, but I don't. I'll tell you that.
I've seen little. I've watched OVW, the OVW. Not too long ago. Of the new OVW that they have here. I watched it a little bit, and my God, I never seen so many botches. I never seen so much shit in my life of people not being trained very well. Listen, if you don't if I was a wrestler, you don't make contact with me, I'm not going to sell shit for you. You got to contact with me first.
Actually, Pops, do you remember the last episode that we watched? Me and you were in the living room and we watched it.
Yeah.
It popped on. It wasn't even OVW.
No, it wasn't.
It was fucking, they ended up showing a match from fucking NWA Hollywood.
Yeah.
That had LA Knight when he was
I remember. Me and you watched it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was literally LA Knight and Brian Cage versus 2 guys. I don't even know who the fuck they were.
As Eli Drake?
Yeah, Eli Drake and Brian Cage. They were a tag team in NWA Hollywood. They had a match against two guys, and we didn't even know who the hell they were. Literally, that match was from fucking. I think they said, what was it, Pops? 13 years ago or something?
13 years ago.
11 or 13 years ago. I was like, what the fuck is this? They were showing that on the OVW show, for crying out loud. I was like, what the fuck are they showing this for?
Maybe they didn't have nothing else.
You got something to say, Tommy?
Yeah. This is how bad OVW is. When they came here, there was no fanfare. They didn't even hype up their show. It was in a fucking tent. The fucking tent shop or where the fucking
Trampoline.
huh?
The trampoline
Yeah,
park.
fucking trampoline shop. Who gives a fuck? You know, who cares?
Well,
And
Tommy,
Morgan, you wasted your money, son.
Tommy, we know two Hooters that were there. We know that.
Well, who cares about? Well, they were just there to fuck the Hammonegers.
No, fuck that.
You see, we were
That's
there.
all they
You know,
have in
I can't express this enough. We were there.
Wrestling at the
When-
trampoline store, baby. Yeah. Oh,
when,
hey, they're not your bub. Hang on, Pop. They're not your bub. Bob Evans and JD Byrider. And
Oh
the
my
Gold
God!
Corral. And Gold Corral. Ain't that right, Levante? Levante like the Gold Corral. Oh,
Yeah,
hey, right, baby.
If you guys remember our early days of YouTube, we actually did a WR visits on.
Yeah, until someone got butt hurt.
Yeah, we did a WR visits on the Golden Corral fight with Heidenreich and Alabama Doink, and
then we have Viscera fighting a JD Byrider.
yeah,
And then we had two other slugs fighting at the Steak and Shake.
And this guy, the promoter of this right here, he got butt hurt because we were more popular than he was showing his match, his booking. We got more popular than he did, and he didn't like it. But other people, other promoters, and with wrestling, liked what we did. Even the wrestlers did.
Yeah, we actually got some subs out of a few wrestlers from that. Yeah, but yeah, OVW is the shit, guys.
Yeah.
But
And by the way, the trampoline area, they didn't that place was there was nobody there, bro. I saw the photo of the two
Yeah, you see-
Hoos that wanted to put the Hammonegers.
People that don't
I
understand
saw the photo.
that didn't watch OVW back in the days that when the guy they called Batista, he was in OVW. That's where he started. The guy that come out that is so much of a champion now or was, but he still does a lot of work in WWE. Back then he was known as a prototype. Now you people know him as John Cena. That's who we watch. That's who we went to see.
that's right, and you guys check that out on the OVW Wrestling TV podcast because
Yeah.
we're gonna get
Be
through
sure to
that.
check it out because you will see these guys.
Absolutely.
So what's next?
What's next on the docket?
We're done butchering that fucking company.
We butchered OVW, we butchered Derby City Wrestling, and we butchered NWA.
But those guys butchered themselves.
Well, before we get into the main topic of this podcast, which is we're going to get into, we should mention that we are literally about 150 subscribers away from hitting 3,000. We're getting so close, guys. If you guys don't remember, we're doing a giveaway.
Oh,
on our
remember?
YouTube channel.
Old Apu said we can't do a giveaway because we don't have an iPhone.
We don't have an iPhone.
Well, get that slushy ready.
They get that slushy ready, Apu. But
A quickie man.
well, that guy had 0 subscribers anyway. But
Maybe it's because he had his iPhone.
well, he filmed on his iPhone, but
We're better than that. We film on a laptop, not an iPhone.
and it's not a shitty laptop. Well, Tommy's is a shitty laptop.
$98. That's all I was putting into this fucking thing.
But we're doing a giveaway if we hit 3,000 subscribers, guys. We're so close. Get us there. If you guys are watching, right now, I just want to go ahead and go into some analytics for you guys real quick about
Go
our
ahead.
audience here. We're making pretty good views. We got more than usual. We got more than usual when it comes to watch time. We got a little bit more subscribers. And, we make a little bit of money on YouTube. It's not a lot, apparently. But,
Because we don't have an iPhone.
because we don't have an iPhone. But I will say this. They have this little format on here that says subscribed and not subscribed. You know, the watch time from the people that watch us.
Yeah.
And by the way, some of our analytics are pretty crazy. But guys, the people that watch our channel that are subscribed, 43%. The other 56% are not subscribed. So that 56% that are not subscribed to our channel, you guys are the problem. That 56% that are not subscribed, you guys should be subscribers.
Yeah, come
You
on.
guys
You need to subscribe to the channel.
Because we're giving away some stuff, and we're going to show you guys that in just a minute. But we're going to be we're giving away 3 big prizes to 3 lucky subscribers. You need to hit that subscribe button. From that 56% that are watching us, you need to hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, what the hell are you doing? As well as we should mention that as well as you remember last time we read our analytics, because we don't read them very often. I'm just going to be honest. I don't. But you guys remember our female base was like 3%? It was like 97% male and like 3% female. Our male and female ratios now are male 83% and 16% female. I'm actually surprised about that. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, our female fan base is getting into
Yeah.
it. We appreciate you.
You know, I'm gonna, knowing this right here and everything, I'm gonna quote an old buddy. The old buddy, I'm gonna quote him. Listen, we just need a little help from a lot of people. That's what we need. Now that is a quote from an old buddy.
You know a lot about old buddy, don't you?
I know a lot about old buddy.
Yes, guys. We don't make a lot of money doing YouTube at all. I'm just going to be honest here, but
we enjoy it.
We enjoy it, and
money don't come into the issue here. It really
we just
don't.
do it because we like what we do. This is fun.
It's fun, and we give out information that other YouTubers don't know what they're talking about. And I could say a few, but why go into the issue of it?
Well,
at least we know the wrestlers' names. Let's just put it that way.
The 56% of the people that watch our channel that are not subscribed, guys, you need to hit that subscribe button, because we're doing a big giveaway once we hit to 3,000. And out of that 56% of viewing audience that are not subscribed, we only need 150 you motherfuckers to hit that subscribe button. Because if you hit that subscribe button, we get to 3,000 subs. We're going to be giving away 3 big prizes. I'm going to show you guys what the fuck you're going to get if you hit that 3,000. When we hit 3,000 subscriber mark. We're so close. You guys need to get us there, because if not, we're not
almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there. For you guys, the big blue tote. Let's go ahead and move this over here, and I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be giving away. First thing we're going to be giving away, Nintendo 64. Cleaned, tested, works great, no issues. Nintendo 64. One of Pops' favorites.
Hey,
64.
That looks better than mine. Can I trade mine for that one?
Well, no, this one was freshly cleaned and in good condition.
Ah, drat. Damn.
And you get the cords, controller, and a memory card. You get
You always
everything
want
with
the
it.
memory card. That saves your game.
That's right, to save your game, because you're getting 3 games with it as well. You're going to be getting WCW versus NWO World Tour.
Good game.
You're going to NWO Revenge.
Beautiful game. I recommend that game.
And then you're also going to get WWF WrestleMania 2000.
Good game too.
And that's what the first winner is going to get. And by the way, you could also choose which one you want to get to by putting N64 or, well, we're gonna get into that. Next one. Nintendo GameCube. Pops' and Tommy's not favorite system.
I'm sorry. I just don't care for it that much.
I'm not a big fan of the GameCube.
You like a few of the games.
I like a few of the games on it to play. Yeah.
Not none of the wrestling games though.
Not none of the wrestling games. No.
But you're gonna get a very clean looking Nintendo GameCube with controller and memory card. There's your controller. There's your Mad Catz memory card. It is Mad Catz. Do you guys know Mad Catz went out of business?
No, I didn't know that.
You're gonna get a Mad Catz memory card. And you're gonna get 3 games for the GameCube. You're gonna get the first one that they released, and by the way, these are exclusive. By the way, I'm just gonna let you know.
Yeah.
The N64 games, these are exclusive to the N64. You're not gonna play them any other way unless you like emulate them, or you know what I'm saying. But when it comes to the GameCube, the table's getting a little full. But for the GameCube, you're gonna get WWE WrestleMania 18.
Didn't we play that?
Yep. Yeah, we played them all before.
All right.
Now, these are the 2 that I actually do like playing a little bit. And only for Nintendo GameCube, WWE Day of Reckoning.
Didn't we play that with Caden?
Yep. We've played them all with Caden.
Yeah, we played them all with Caden, yeah.
And then this one's a little harder to find, believe it or not, but only for Nintendo GameCube, WWE Day of Reckoning 2. With hot ass Stacy Keibler on the cover there.
Big hot ass Stacy Keibler.
Sexy Stacy Keibler.
Sexy.
Long leg Stacy Keibler.
That is going to be the second prize that we're going to give away. Now, let's get into the third prize, which is a system we know and love and played the hell out of, the PlayStation 2. It's the fat version, but it's the PS2. It's in really good shape. It works. No issues. Very clean, as you can tell. I cleaned the hell out of these systems before I put them in this tote, so they're very clean. You get the cords, you get the controller, as well as the memory card. It's in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's the memory card right there. But you also get a memory card and the controllers and all the hookups for it. And then you also get 3 games for that as well. And we played the hell out of these growing up. Me, Tommy, Pops even played the hell out of these growing up as well.
I didn't grow up, but anyway.
Well, he grown older. How about that? For the PS2,
Don't like that either. Don't like that one either.
For the PS2, WWE Smackdown, Shut Your Mouth.
Wonderful game. Wonderful game.
For the PS2, WWE Smackdown versus Raw.
Like it.
And then for the PS2, Smackdown versus Raw 2006.
Like it.
So that is the third prize. So guys, you need to hit that subscribe button so we can give all this shit away.
Yeah.
Damn, how hard is that?
You got to hit the subscribe button to enter the 3,000 subscriber giveaway. And let me tell you, this is the biggest giveaway we've ever done.
Ever done.
And I got to say this, those guys do a great job. Born Leaders podcast, they think we're crazy for doing this.
Absolutely. They've actually promoted about the giveaway as well.
Yes, they have. Love those guys over there.
By the way, go check out the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast. We will leave a link to their channel in the description box below. Tommy, you want to promote another podcast while I put this stuff away?
Sure. I'll go ahead while you go ahead and clean up the giveaway stuff that will be given away.
Put it back in the coat, guys.
Yeah. I'd like to give another. Actually, I want to give 2 YouTube channels while Joey's cleaning up there. One, go subscribe to Dropkick SoCal here on YouTube. They do great stuff. Go subscribe to them. They're great people, great guys. They're awesome. They're funny. Fucking amazing people. And also, another podcast I like to show some love to and go subscribe to is A Little Bit of This and A Little Bit of That with Jamie D, ASAP Tokyo, and of course our good buddy Damo. They're
Damo, man.
They're cool people. Go subscribe to their channel also.
Absolutely.
Well, Born Leaders broadcast, Damo, and then all them guys over there, and they know that I always love a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Absolutely. So, guys, go check out those 2 podcasts as well. We will leave a link in the description box below to their channels. Hit the subscribe button. Tell them Wrestle Rampage sent you as well, guys. Also, if you guys want to enter this giveaway, there's a certain way you have to do it. What I will is in the description box below as well. I will leave a link that says giveaway video.
That's where you go to.
That's where you go to. You go to that video, and in the comments, if you want the N64 with the games and the controller and the memory card, you need to leave a comment in that video that says N64. Then, if you want the PlayStation 2 with the 3 games and the controller and the memory card and all that, if you want the PS2, you need to leave in that comment PS2. Then, if you want the GameCube with the games and the controller and the memory card, with the Mad Catz memory card, you need to leave in the comments of that video GameCube, and you will be you will have a lock-in on those prizes. So you need to hit that subscribe button, and you need to go to that video. If you want the PS2, PS2. If you want N64, N64, and if you want GameCube, GameCube. Leave that in the comments of that video so you can be entered in the giveaway, guys. So go do that right now.
There's only one way to do it. Only one way to do it. Tommy, tell them how to do it.
Well, we already told them how to do it.
We already told them how to do it.
Well, we need to get this right here done right here.
Well, we already said it. Did you listen?
Well, Tommy, there's a lot of dumb fucks out there. You know that, right?
Well, why say it again? They should know.
Hold on. Did I explain it good enough? Did I explain it good enough for everybody?
Probably not for some of them.
Well, how do they do it again?
How they do?
Well,
Oh, now he's mad.
He ain't mad. But hey, Pops.
Yeah.
We got some news from everybody's favorite. Well, let's go ahead and continue on with the news from everybody's favorite promotion. There you go. Fix the damn camera. From everybody's favorite promotion, All Injury Wrestling.
Well, who did you this time?
Nobody. But All Elite Wrestling. If people don't know what happened it was Dynamite was moved to a different night. I believe it was Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
They were moved. They were moved on a Tuesday, and because of some kind of game that was going to be on Wednesday or something, right? So they were moved to Tuesday, and they went head to head with NXT. Now, what happened was WWE / NXT, they kind of front loaded their show big time. They had Cody Rhodes on there. Actually, he was the GM for the night, to be honest with you. They had the Undertaker appear on there.
John Cena.
John Cena. Actually, John Cena was in a match, wasn't he?
Yep.
Paul Heyman was on the show. And let's just say Dynamite didn't do too good in the ratings. Tommy, I do believe you have the ratings for at least one of the segments of NXT and Dynamite. Do you want to give kind of like the average ratings for the shows that you have there?
Well, you want the ratings of each show, huh?
Yeah, if you want to go with NXT first.
You want me to start with NXT first?
Yeah.
All right. WWE NXT did 921,000.
921,000.
Right?
While AEW Dynamite did what?
Do you want to know the demo?
Nah, well, the demo is not that important to me, but
Well, you know how the marks are. They love the demo.
well, didn't they only beat him by like a point or so? It wasn't even like by
Actually, WWE NXT beat them 0.30 in 18 to 49 demo.
Well.
AEW Dynamite 609,000 viewers and 0.26 in 18 to 49 demo.
So literally, they beat them by about 325,000 viewership. And by the way, that was an average. You know, that wasn't like I know NXT did raise to about 950,000 at one point, and I think AEW did around like 650,000. So they didn't even crack 700,000, for crying out loud. And let's just be honest, Tony Khan's show was, well, I'm just gonna be honest with you right here, right now.
Both shows was not that stellar.
Both shows were not that fucking good. I'm just gonna be fucking honest. Even NXT wasn't that fucking good. Because let's just be honest, you know, John Cena's very, like, he ain't limited in what he does, but he's going to have the younger guys go more than he will. That's just the way it is.
Undertaker, he's very limited.
He's very limited. I think
all he did was chokeslam Braun Breaker.
Yeah, he literally just chokeslam Braun Breaker, and that was it.
Cody Rhodes was basically GM.
And then Paul Heyman was in a backstage segment with The Rock's daughter.
Yep.
And literally that was fucking it, right? The rest of it was just plain old NXT. And Tony Khan just puts on the same awful dreck that he always does, but with the exception of the main event, which was Edge's debut on Dynamite against the fucking dinosaur.
Barney.
Yeah, Barney. Fucking Luchasaurus.
He sucks.
And yeah, he does. But what happened was Tony Khan has went unhinged, for crying out loud, right? This is the reason why I don't like the fucking product that they put on, is because I don't like their owner.
Yep.
I don't like the person that runs this fucking promotion.
What do you mean he can't run a promotion? He don't know how.
Well, he tries, I guess.
See, I'm gonna be honest, Joey. Before we start, that's my main problem. That's my main fucking problem.
Literally, this guy said that he went on Twitter. Tony Khan needs to stay off Twitter. I'm sorry. He needs to stay off Twitter.
Take his fucking phone away like a fucking peasant child.
Yes, because this motherfucker said on Twitter, he said that pretty much Triple H and Shawn Michaels are nothing but bald assholes, and that he thinks that he put on a superior product.
And he don't know what he's talking about.
It didn't seem that way in the demo, now did it?
It didn't look like it in the ratings, pal.
Yeah, in the ratings.
I thought that's what you always go by.
Yeah, that's what you always want to go by, ain't it, Tony? But also, some guy, and by the way, Tony Khan, I'm just gonna let Tony, I'm facing the camera and talking to you right now. TK, Tony Khan, why are you arguing with fucking people on Twitter? Why? Okay, this idiot that's supposed to be a multi-millionaire went on fucking Twitter because some guy said that nobody watched his fucking nobody wanted to watch his show because it sucks. Well, it does, but nonetheless, it does. But you know, he said that that Sean is going to be taking the Booker of the Year award, right?
And he did it just fucking clown Tony Khan.
Yeah, he did it just to clown Tony Khan. This fucking idiot wrote this guy back and was saying, well, the god-awful, dreadful show that they put on, I don't think Sean's going to be taking that award. Like, Shawn fucking Michaels gives a rat's ass about fucking Dave Meltzer's Booker of the fucking Year award.
Only you are, because you're on Dave Meltzer's nuts. Or should I say Dave Meltzer's on your nuts?
Like fucking
maybe you're on each other's nuts. I don't know.
Like, really, fucking Hickey gives a goddamn about a fucking made-up fucking award by Dave fucking Meltzer. Are you fucking kidding me?
He's a kid. He's a child. You know, and that's how come Daddy bought him toys of people to play with, because nobody else will play with him.
Tommy, how do you feel about that?
Well, let's go ahead and say this. I appreciate skin, because it shows you how fucking stupid this fucking Q-tip hair fuck is. And this is the guy. And let's go ahead and say it. And also, we missed another part. Brian Pillman Jr. made his debut on this show. Yes. With promo, with a little hype video. Jade Cargill was on this show.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I did forget to mention about Brian Pillman. Do you want to talk about that real fast?
Yeah, let's talk about that right quick, and then we'll get back on the great on Glory Hallelujah TK.
I enjoyed the promo that they did on him. They did a promo with Brian Pillman Jr. and he was saying that, you know, he's nobody's junior. Yeah, he goes, you know, I'm nobody's junior. I didn't really know my dad, and I mean, you know, it is for the camera. I'm pretty sure he loves his father, but you know, he's saying that he's nobody's junior and that, you know, his father, well, I mean, in fairness, his father did die when he was very young. I will say that, but he's saying that that he's no longer going to be referred to as Brian Pillman Jr. to be known as Lexus King, and the reason why is because well, they didn't give a reason why he changed his name, but the real reason is the Lexus part is from his dead sister. Her name was Alexis, so he wanted to name his name as Lexus instead of Alexis, which is understandable. And I think he did a fantastic job on that promo, to be honest with you.
Yes.
And he is a good wrestler. So
yes.
Once again, the thing that Tony Khan had and did nothing with, Brian Pillman Jr.
And boom, comes to NXT, is actually doing something. He wasn't in a blase fucking tag team and fucking competing on fucking Dark every fucking week.
That's what he was doing in fucking TK's promotion. Now, Tommy, go back to the great Tony Khan now.
All right. Let's go back to the great fucking TK, Mr.
Hallelujah.
Jaguar. Well, let's go back to Mr. Jaguar. All right. This motherfucker got all butt hurt, all because that fucking fan needling. Shot's gonna take away your Booker of the Year. And fucking what does he do? Oh no, he's not. I still have a better. That's because you licked fucking Dave Meltzer's fucking nutsack. That's why the only fucking reason. You think Shawn Michaels don't give two fucks about what Dave Meltzer has to say or what you have to say? And you calling fucking Triple H and Shawn Michaels bald what bitches? Is that what he said?
Asshole.
Bald motherfucker. Oh, bald assholes. Same difference. Okay. Usually, this is when the prick Michaels should have came out because that's would have been a perfect time.
That's who you want to see.
I would have loved to have seen prick Michaels at this time, but nah, Shawn didn't do that. He just said, "Yeah, let the goof fucking rant and rave." I would worry about running a show than fucking getting on fucking Twitter and fucking getting all butthurt.
Well, hell,
do you think Vince McMahon would fucking do something like that?
No.
Do you think fucking any owner of a wrestling company would do something like that? Probably Irv Abrams would, because that's what Tony Khan reminds me of.
Yeah.
Hit the right snorter. I fucking hate this idiot. I really do. I fucking hate his fucking guts. Because he's the reason. He's the fucking number one goddamn reason why I don't want to watch your goddamn show. Because you are a fucking idiot. You go on goddamn when you have let's talk about your Kroger birthday cake. Let's talk about that. Your fucking $5 fucking cake. Hell, WWE afford big cakes. What? AEW on a budget? They can only afford a Kroger cake down the road?
For $5?
For $5 fucking dollars? Fuck, Vince goes all out. He gets the big cake for $15. You get the fucking little measly $5 cake. And all the fucking people. Let's sing happy birthday like we're fucking Mozart.
Yeah, Pops, did you see that clip?
No, I didn't.
There was a clip of all the not all of them, but the fucking idiots from AEW. They were on the ramp and
holding their fucking Kroger cake.
Yeah, well, somebody was holding the $5 Kroger cake and wishing and fucking singing happy birthday to fucking Tony Khan. And Tony Khan's fucking eyes light up.
Like his eyes light up. He's got a big fucking smile on his face.
It's like this right here. Nobody wants to be his fucking friend. He probably never had friends when he was kids. And
he goes out and also
go ahead, Tommy.
And also he goes out on these fucking off airs and fucking acts like a goof, dances like a goof, or does shit with fucking people that makes him look like a goddamn goof. I've never seen a fucking owner in my goddamn life act like such a fucking moron.
Because he's a mark for himself. Everybody knows it.
Why?
He is.
That's why your company sucks the cock. Because you don't know how to run a company. That's why. That's why. Because you're a fucking moron. A moron. And your fucking fans are morons too. because they'll fucking bite on anything. And boy, Edge's big debut fucking jacked up them ratings, didn't they? Fuck,
Now-
first match out of the gate, it looked like he broke his damn neck. Because that fucking Green Barney piece of shit.
Posh got something to say?
You know, here's what I want to say right here, and I'll just make it short and sweet. I'm sure the marks don't understand, but I know you two will. This right here is what you call making a good show and making shit. Basically, that's the end of the story. That's it.
Like what? Like also, just the way Tony Khan is, like
Yes.
he's been on some different like podcasts or whatever, and people will want to try to talk to him. Like people will want to try to talk to him like about the CM Punk situation. He'll go he'll dodge every question to go straight into, oh, we got Dynamite on this night and whatever. Straight fucking promotion while these fucking podcasters are trying to ask him questions. And it's like, why do the fucking podcast if you're just going to promote your goddamn bullshit shows?
I got another
Go ahead, Tom.
real quick. All right.
Yeah.
About the CM Punk fiasco. He said he feared for his life and all this.
That's what they were trying to say. They're like, yeah.
But here's the thing. He could go on fucking Twitter and fucking rant and rave and call fucking Triple H and Shawn Michaels bald fucking assholes. Won't you say it to their goddamn face, Tony? You know why? Because you're a fucking bitch. That's why. You never
Now
been
he's a
in a
pussy
fight.
because he's
You
never
never
had
look
any.
You look like the goddamn nerd in high school that got wedgies every fucking day. I bet you that's what you were. I bet you were a fucking high school nerd get fucking wedgies every fucking week. I bet you were.
Posh got something to say there. Go ahead.
Yeah, about CM Punk. You know why he dodges all that right there? Because the son of a bitch won't tell the truth and knows that this right here was a plan all the beginning because CM Punk would not play his little kid's game. That's why.
Like the podcasters would ask him, you said you feared for your life. What happened? People want to know what happened. And he'll go, well, I don't want to talk about that, but we got a great show coming up. Fuck you, Tony.
All he does is go on these podcasts right here to promote his show. He don't want to talk about nothing because he knows what he says ain't nothing but a fucking lie.
Why go on these shows and these podcasts if you're not going to answer no fucking questions? There's no fucking reason for you to be there then. Then
because he wants
let's
to
go into some more with Tony Khan.
He wants to be a big wig owner. No, you are, Tony. It's fucking the goddamn nerd that gets wedgies every week. That's what the fuck you are.
Well,
so
here's
get the
the
fuck over it. You fucking lost. Stop getting on goddamn Twitter trying to be a badass when we know you're fucking not.
Well, you know that Tony Khan also... Yeah, go ahead.
Joey had a good point right there because Tony Khan, it's a made-up fucking thing by Dave Meltzer. He made that right there for you, you little cocksucking little prick. It doesn't exist.
Literally, also, Tony Khan is trying to, he's thrown jabs at Vince about fucking, the whole sex scandal shit. I'll tell you this, Vince has had more pussy than you've ever had.
Yeah,
Tony.
that's true.
Paid or not paid.
You run for pussy, Tony. You run for pussy. That's how come they call you a pussy, because you run for pussy.
Yeah, you're probably the 40-year-old virgin, ain't you?
Then also he's claiming even more victories, right?
Oh God.
Yeah. All right. He's claiming victory because Edge's debut against the Dinosaur got like 2 million views on YouTube when like Undertaker coming out got like 1 million or whatever.
What the fuck does that matter?
Who gives a goddamn about YouTube?
Like, what the fuck?
Hey, we're on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube, buddy. I'll tell you right now, TK, Mr. Snorter. Fucking views don't mean a goddamn thing here on YouTube, pal. It's about clicks. It ain't about views, dipshit.
And then Well, he's trying to claim on to any victory that he can,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Like, for crying out loud.
Here's what it is.
Yeah.
You know why he claims only any victories that he can? Because there's not that many he can get.
Well, hell, apparently he's a big cagematch.net fucking fan. These people on cagematch.net were clowning him, and he was firing back at these motherfuckers, right? And it's like, do you know how embarrassing that is? That you're an owner of this fucking company, and you are fucking arguing against internet trolls. Are you fucking serious?
If I saw that and I was working for you, I would want to leave.
Mhm.
But I would I'll work indies. I'll fucking work National Guard armories before I work with your fucking ass. Because it shows he gets so fucking butthurt and irate. He wants to get on fucking Twitter because he is a coward. Let's go ahead and say he is a coward.
Yeah.
You know, all he knows how to do is choke on water and act like a goof. So there you go. And
I'm like Tommy. I'm like Tommy. I tell you what, Tony Khan, I would love for you to walk up to Triple H or Shawn Michaels and say exactly what you said to their face. You know what happened to you? They'd beat you to death. They take that little scrawny little neck that you got and say, "What'd you say?" And I bet you $10 you'd piss your pants.
Yeah, you'll fucking piss your pants, and while Sean and Triple H put you in a fucking trash can and roll you down the fucking hill like you've been in high school.
I bet you. You know
Or
this.
middle school.
This right here.
Could have been elementary school too, for all I know.
Yeah. This right here is the type of guy that back in my day we did put in trash cans and roll down hills.
Also, there's one other last thing that we're going to be talking about with Tony Khan, right? And this is going to be it for now.
Thank God. Because he just pissed me off where I just want to.
He tweeted, because of course he's a bitch because he won't say it in person, but he'll certainly put it in a fucking tweet because he's a bitch.
Oh, he sure would.
He tweeted saying, "Congratulations to John Cena and The Undertaker for getting some of the lowest viewership of their career being in NXT," because, you know, let's just be honest, The Undertaker and John Cena are used to getting millions of views because of how they were, right, in the WWE, correct? Let's just be honest, correct? Well, on NXT, they only had the 900 and something thousand that they got for Undertaker and John Cena. This motherfucker's trashing John Cena and The Undertaker for getting low fucking viewership on NXT. I have something to say about that. What about Edge?
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Being on lower than that viewership on your fucking show, your television show, Tony. Edge is wrestling in empty fucking buildings. Are you fucking kidding me? Everybody's seen the goddamn fucking pictures at the goddamn shows. Those buildings are fucking empty. It's embarrassing to see Edge, a huge fucking star,
a Hall of Famer,
literally inside the ring, and there's about 4 or 5 rows of fucking fans and blackness around because there's nobody else there. It's embarrassing. So yeah, go ahead and take your shot at The Undertaker and John Cena. At least they wrestled in front of fans, I'll tell you that.
And let me say this, Joey. Go ahead, Tommy.
No, go ahead.
Let me just say this right here to Tony Khan. I like Edge. He's always been my favorite wrestler ever since he come to WWE. But, you know, I cannot blame the guy for taking money for free. I would too. You want to hire me, motherfucker? I'll take your money for free. I'll take you to the fucking cleaners. If I was a wrestler, I would get on your show. If you asked me to come there, but you'd have to pay me money, motherfucker. Money for me to even set foot in your damn company. Go ahead, Tommy.
About him saying congratulations, John Cena and Edge. I mean, John Cena and fucking Undertaker for performing in front of fucking all those people. Well, here's the thing. Excuse me. That building was full. Yeah, it was a small building because it's NXT, stupid. But here's the difference. That building was full. It was full. Your building was empty. You could hear crickets chirping.
Well,
your building looked like Herb Abrams' Black Jack Brawl is what it looked like.
You know that on those podcasts, he always likes to bring up that he sold 80,000 something tickets at fucking Wembley Stadium.
Let me say this right here.
That shot with Edge wrestling against the fucking Barney the dinosaur.
In the empty building?
Yeah. It looked like fucking, I was watching Herb Abrams' Black Jack Brawl is what it fucking looked like.
And me and Tommy watched that. It was god awful.
It was a horrible show.
Let's just sum it up this right here for me. How many times have we seen The Undertaker and John Cena put on a show with billions and millions and billions of fucking audience in arenas? How many times have we seen them do that?
A lot.
How many times have we seen the Tony Khan people do that? None.
For crying out loud, we've seen bigger fucking things when John Cena came back from WWE. He actually did some OVW shots while he was in WWE. Thousands of people showed up. The Undertaker was in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. OVW. He did shots there as well. Even while he was in WWE, thousands of people showed up. Thousands of people showed up. You fucking Q-tip moron.
And you want to know why John Cena and Undertaker did that right there for promoters? Because they loved the promoters that was there.
See,
not like you.
John Cena and the Undertaker was doing NXT a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Because
hell, did you see the little clip of Shawn and the Undertaker? Like Undertaker knocked on the door and said, "Hey, what's it take to get a job around here?" And he goes, "Yeah, I got the outfit out in the truck." And Shawn's like, "Oh, you ain't gonna need it, brother." And he gave him a hug. Did you see that clip?
Yeah. Fuck it. See, the Undertaker and John Cena, they were there to help the young talent. Paul Heyman, same thing. Cody Rhodes, same thing. They were there. Yeah, the Papa rating too, but they were there to help the young talent.
You see,
Tony Khan, you bring in veterans. You bring in veterans like Paul White, Mark Henry, and all the others. CM Punk. You can name anybody that was an old veteran. Arn Anderson. You bring them there. These fucking young guys on your goddamn roster don't want to listen. So guess what? The old veterans are like this. Fuck it. They don't want to listen. I'll steal the money from Q. Okay? So that's what they do.
They don't want to listen. I'll take your fucking money and be on my way.
So guess what they do? They say, Billy Gunn, fuck Jungle Jim Perry over here didn't like fucking because Billy Gunn said he hates Canadian destroyers. Well, guess what? Billy Gunn is 100% right.
Why wouldn't you want to learn from people that's made thousands and millions of dollars in wrestling? I want to get there. I want to be a millionaire. I want to get millions of dollars. I want to be in front of millions of people. Guess who I'm going to talk to? The people that done it before me.
But no, but those people in AEW, those young guys don't want to listen to those type people, Sting and all them. Mm-hmm. So, why? Because they didn't fucking do a fucking dick spot or fucking throw 50 million fucking super kicks and fucking do 50 million fucking Canadian destroyers every fucking match and do.
If I'm a young talent, if I'm a young talent, a young talent coming into wrestling, I want to listen to an Arn Anderson. I want to listen to an Undertaker. I'd want to listen to a Shawn Michaels because
They've been
they
there
know,
before.
yeah, they know how to get you to that point. But
Shall- I'll
Tony
I'll take
Khan's
a little
people,
hug that Sean gives people.
yeah.
Do you see the Wesley hug that he gave me? He went up to him.
That's
Yeah.
right. I want the hickey hug.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. People want the hickey hug.
I
but
call
you see,
Tony Khan's hug is not a good hug. But when Shawn Michaels give you a hug, it's called the hickey hug.
The hickey hug.
but you see,
Now
Tony
that's called
Khan,
more
Tony
hug.
Khan, Tony Khan's wrestlers that he's got, they want to do, they they want to be the little kids that goes out and don't care about who they hurt, just as long as they get themselves over.
Yeah.
Which to me, I don't see how any of them fucking get over. And I've never seen none of them get over myself. Except on the trolls, the little people that sets in basements and jacks off on their show.
Well, there's one little last story that we're going to be talking about when it comes to that. Is how much more of a meltdown do you think Tony Khan's going to have in November when he gets switched to Fridays against fucking Smackdown? Because apparently that's going to happen.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say mine short and sweet to the fucking point. The beating will be even worse.
Yeah. Because you're going against Smackdown. You're not going against fucking NXT's goddamn fucking WWE's developmental. You're going against SmackDown, and you're going to get spanked, Tony.
Even if you're going to get SmackDown or Raw, hell, if they would have went to Mondays, they'll be fighting both the NFL and Raw.
Yeah, so you're going to get smacked.
Imagine if that would have happened,
Tony.
No, just imagine if that would have happened.
Yeah.
But now they're going to take on SmackDown. I'm sorry, the beating's going to be even worse.
I'm not sure when that is. I think somebody said November. It's gonna happen because of due to, games. It's gonna happen.
NBA, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking sports are more better.
Well, here's what's going to happen.
The channel wants to put on sports, and I'm sorry, you're going to be moved. That's the way it is.
Here's what's going to happen here. And I'm going to say this in a blunty way. He's going to get smacked down, and when that right there happens, he's going to go on his little Twitter and come up with an excuse why it was the way it was.
And guess what? And if I see the ratings, I'm going to use the DX fucking nation angle. He had no choice but to lay the smack down on himself. You hear that? The brother smacked himself down. I'm going to fucking post that right then if I see them lose.
Oh, I love it, Jay. I love it. All right, now off the Tony Khan news. Let's go ahead and
let's go to something that's I don't know if it's important or not, but it's got to be more important than Tony Khan.
Well, we're gonna answer a few questions.
That's important than Tony Khan.
But anyway, we're gonna answer a few questions here. The first one is from Jason Peck. He said he's gonna name 5 wrestlers, and he wants to know if we think they're underrated, and deserve a Hall of Fame induction. And we're gonna go with the first one is Dean Malenko. Who wants to go first? I mean, I'll go first if you want me to go first.
Go
ahead.
Dean Malenko is underrated. I always liked Dean. Was he kind of bland? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, he can't really cut a promo that good. But he was a really good wrestler. Second generation wrestler, by the way, too. His dad was Boris Malenko. But Hall of Famer. And by the way, He has been an agent for at least the last 20 years in wrestling too. By the way, I know he works in AEW now, which might be the reason why he probably doesn't get a WWE Hall of Fame induction. But do I believe he deserves to be a Hall of Fame at some point? I think so.
Dean Malenko underrated, great technician, great in the ring. But I don't think he's going to get a Hall of Fame induction anytime soon.
Do you think he deserves one though?
Sure, fuck, if some of these others could get in the Hall of Fame, Dean Malenko's a shoe-in.
Pops, Dean Malenko.
Dean Malenko. I always like Dean Malenko. Tommy said great technician. Submission holds unbelievable. Should he be in the Hall of Fame? Listen, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. The Hall of Fame to me is for wrestlers, not entertainers. If a fucking entertainer can get in there, why not Dean Malenko? Fuck.
Next one. Meng. Oh, Ming. Haku, whatever you want to call him. Always like Ming. Badass motherfucker. Slee. Literally, go watch any fucking Haku match. He always says it, you know, when he's Slee. Always liked him. I liked him as Haku. I liked him as Ming. Granted, he never really held too many belts.
Besides the WWF Tag Team titles.
Yeah, WWF Tag Team titles. He was the Hardcore champion once, wasn't he?
WCW, yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, he didn't really win any other real championships or anything. But I always liked Ming, Hall of Famer. Yeah, shit, why not?
I agree. I always enjoyed Ming, and I think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Haku, Ming, one tough motherfucker. We all know that. Do I think he should go in the Hall of Fame or deserves to go? I said it before. I'll say it again. Fuck it. Entertainer shouldn't even be in there. Fuck it. Make room for Haku. Fuck it.
Billy Gunn.
Well, he's already in the Hall of Fame.
Technically, he's already in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's already there.
That's D-Generation X.
Yeah, as D-Generation X. So technically, he's already in the Hall of Fame. Now, this is where it kind of leads to. Billy was a primarily tag wrestler. Let's just be honest here.
A good tag wrestler.
Good tag wrestler, but primarily a tag wrestler. When he was on his own, don't get me wrong. I love the one Billy Gunn theme song, but the old sitcom theme song. But him on his own, not so much. Like hell, for first, some people don't even remember him being fucking the King of the Ring, for crying out loud. He won King of the Ring in 1999. I got buried by The Rock, and that was the end of old Billy Gunn's run right there. But like him with, you know, Bart, Road Dogg, see who else did he tag with? I'm trying to Chuck, Hardcore Holly. God damn, he fucking tagged with almost everybody, didn't he?
About.
Yeah, so I mean, I think he's already in the Hall of Fame where he's going to be. I don't think he's going to go in on his own merits. I'll just be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said, like about Billy Gunn. So, Pops, you can go ahead.
The Ass Man. I like Joe. He was a great tag team wrestler, no doubt about that, right there. And I like the Ass Man. You know, me and him, and that's the same thing. You know, he liked tits and ass, just like I like tits and ass. But anyway, we'll move on. But I think I feel the same way. I think the only way he made it was where he is now, and he's already a Hall of Famer. So what the hell? Let him enjoy himself as a Hall of Famer.
All right, next one is Shane Douglas, the franchise.
Shane Douglas.
Shane Douglas, the franchise. I'm just going to be honest here.
His claim to fame was ECW. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Shane's run in ECW was his best run. And I like Shane to a certain extent. But Hall of Famer, I don't think so.
Same here. I like Shane. Had a good run in ECW, and by the way, he always buries WWE every chance he gets. So I'd say no on the Hall of Fame induction.
Agree with you guys on that right there. His biggest and his best run was with ECW. I don't look for him to go to the Hall of Fame.
And last person. And Jason even said this. He goes, I know this last one will make y'all laugh, but I'm going to say it anyway. Jim Powers. Now listen. Jim Powers was a decent wrestler. He is. I ain't gonna lie, he was. That's the reason why WWE used him for so long, and so did WCW as enhancement talent. But other than that, where is there any kind of marketability for Jim Powers? Hall of Famer? I don't think so.
Can I go ahead and say this?
Go ahead. You go first. Go ahead.
Let me go ahead. If Jim Powers should be in the Hall of Fame, then that means the Brooklyn Brawler should too. Or Barry Horowitz. Because to be honest, I think Brooklyn Brawler and Barry Horowitz
going in, yeah.
I think Brooklyn Brawler and Barry Horowitz have a better chance than Jim Powers.
Jim Powers.
Look, I've always liked the underneath guys. I mean, they're the ones to me. They're the ones to me. Jim Powers. Is like a George South, like Barry Horowitz, or the Brooklyn Brawler and all those. You see, those guys are the ones that took care of the wrestlers they faced, the ones that made them the money. Now you have to take care of your money makers for you to make money. Mm-hmm. And that's what these guys did. I give them credit because they had to be careful. That's how come I have such a soft spot for these underneath guys, because, it was their job to go in there, make them look like a fucking $1 million, and to take care of those guys, because they didn't want them guys to get hurt. And that's why, if there was a Hall of Fame for jobbers, I'd love that, because I think a lot of them deserve to go to a Hall of Fame made of their own. I'm sorry, I just feel that way. I've always felt, the underneath guys got a lot of shit thrown at them, but they withered the wind, and they protected their guys that made them money.
Well, that's it for Jason Peck's question. Let's go to another question asked from TN Couponer, the Tennessee native.
The king of deals, the deal maker. Go subscribe to TN Couponer's channel if you want to save some fucking money.
Yeah, if you want to save some fucking money, go check out TN Couponer's channel. I know that he hasn't uploaded lately, but I know how busy some things get, so I understand. But his question is: do you guys think anybody from the current OVW wrestling roster will make it to AEW or WWE?
I'm gonna tell you right now, TNQ Pawner, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Well, I actually do find a couple of people that will be going to to at least AEW, and they're not great. I'll be honest with you, but I have seen them wrestle on Dark and stuff, like because I actually follow at least one of them on like social media. Because I've met the guy before and he was a good wrestler. It's just the other guy I don't really know so much, but I have seen they've had clips in on Dark and stuff. But do you know you remember Shiloh Jones?
Yep.
Him and that Floyd, that Randall Floyd or whatever his fucking name
Yeah.
was. They're called the Turbo Runners or some shit like that. I forgot what their fucking names were, but anyway, I've seen them on Dark. So I assume they're probably going to make it to AEW at some point, I guess. But I'm going to be honest with you, they're not that good. Just going to be honest here and say that.
Oh,
But
well, yeah, go ahead.
well, no, that's it. They're not that good.
Well,
But
you see, if they do go, to me, all they're going to do is be the props for Tony Khan's uh, uh, wrestlers that you know,
that's
and
what they've been doing.
what they're going to do is they're going to be more like jobbers.
They have been jobbers on Dark. They've been
That's
losing
right.
to a lot of the crappier wrestlers. So
If they do go that far, the only thing they're going to be is jobbers on his little product.
I'll be honest with you. I don't really think there's any stars in OVW. To be honest with you, I'm just being fucking completely honest.
I don't either. I don't.
There is no stars there.
I mean, maybe you guys might find some down the road, but I haven't found any that I've been that interested in. And we got 3 last questions from. And by the way, if you guys want to ask questions, leave it in the comment section down below.
Yeah, leave it in the comments section down below.
We will answer your guys' questions if you guys leave them in the description. Well, yeah, in the comments down below, so we can get your questions in. Okay. So if you want to ask questions, that's the best way to do it. Is leave a comment on this video, and we'll answer your guys' questions for 5 questions with WR. The last 3 questions are asked by WWE Levante.
I knew the
Levante.
ball.
On the Leaders podcast, yeah.
That's right. The Board Leaders Wrestling Podcast. Once again, link in the description box below. You'll see their name. Click that link, goes directly to their channel. Hit that subscribe button because they're on their way to 1,000 subscribers. And guys, the faster you hit that subscribe button, the faster you'll get there on their channel as well. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for them. His first question is your thoughts on Tiffany Sexy Ass Stratton is what he says there.
Well, you want me to
Tiffany Stratton.
go first, Joe?
You can go first if you want to. Go ahead.
Well, about Tiffany Sexy Ass Stratton, you're damn right, Levante. She's fucking hot. Great in the ring too. She pretty decent in the ring, but yeah, she ain't up over Nikita Lyons and old Sky Blue, but she'll be in the top 10.
Top 10.
Top 10. Top 10 of the hitting.
Pops. Do you even know who Tiffany Stratton is?
I don't think I've seen her now.
On NXT?
No, I don't think I have.
She is sexy. I ain't gonna lie. She reminds me of like a very young Trish Stratus, really. Like
Yeah.
she does.
Oh, you mean tits and ass?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And she's really pretty, but it's just let's just be honest. WWE hired her for her looks.
Yeah, that goes
She
bigger.
can work in the ring. That's decent.
But she's a decent wrestler. Well, I say she's a good wrestler? No, but she's a decent wrestler. Once again, it's all about can this person be teached?
Yeah.
It isn't. it isn't about that. It could be just about, can this person be teachable? Where some of the
He's
people in
teachable.
yeah,
Yeah.
where some people in AEW are not teachable. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wrestlers are there like anything else. It's like it's like a work. It's like people going to work every day. That is your job, to be teach how to become a superstar. That is your job. That's what you do.
mhm.
Uh, and I don't know her. I don't think I've seen her. As a matter of fact, I know I haven't seen her. But I wish her all the luck. If she's almost like a Trish Stratus in looks, I'll take a little bit of that and a lot of and a little bit of this.
All right, let's go with WWE Levante's second question is, what was the last item y'all ordered from WWE Shop? Now, by the way, if you guys want to order from WWE Shop, you need to use WWE Levante's affiliate link to help the Board Leaders Wrestle podcast out. So, guys,
Hey, those Bianca Belair plaques are not cheap for Levante anymore. He needs
They are not.
He needs some help.
Listen. They need a little bit of help from a lot of people. I'm going
right.
to say that again. Old buddy, man. Old buddy can really give you a lot of information.
That's right. So, pretty much what it is that it's a little kickback if you hit the affiliate link for WWE Levante's WWE Shop, a little bit of kickback money goes to Levante, and like Tommy said, those Bianca Belair fucking plaques are not cheap. So
That's right.
you need to use the affiliate link for WWE Shop. I'm just gonna be honest, I haven't found anything on WWE Shop I really wanted, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I haven't either. I've looked in there, and you know me, Joe. I'm a cheap motherfucker. I go to the clearance rack. So Levante, if I go there, you ain't getting a lot of kickback. I have to give you a heads up there, brother.
Okay. Yes.
Well, I'm going to be totally honest. I don't have the money to get the things on WWE Shop I really want. But the problem of it is, and I don't think that they'd allow me to do it anyway. I'd like to buy some of the women wrestlers for my own personal use.
Actually, I'm sitting here looking at some of the stuff on WWE Shop, mainly on the clearance rack, because that's where me and Tom would be fucking shopping
Getting
from
their
for
shit.
sure. Because I'm sorry, guys, I don't want to pay goddamn $25-$30 for a goddamn fucking t-shirt, and then you gotta pay an extra $5 or $6 for it to be shipped and shit. It's just too much money for me to buy a fucking t-shirt. So if I'm going to shop on something, it's going to be on the clearance. Shit, I used to buy fucking t-shirts for $5 off goddamn fucking WWE Shop.
Where you think we got our shirts mainly from?
Let's see. We got an Uncle Howdy replica mask for $50. Goddamn, that's still a little high to me. Oh, and then we got WWE. You know the WWE Smackdown Ruthless Aggression Tag Team titles?
Yeah.
They got those as replicas, and there's no way this is a reduced price. Crying out loud. It says regular for that belt, $429 is what they wanted originally for it.
Well,
it's reduced down to $285.
Well, to be totally honest here, I couldn't afford anything on WWE Shop anyway because my money to me is like a revolving door. I get the money, but I hand it out, but I hand it out to old buddies here.
Now I will say this: I kind of like some of those, some of the replica belts that they got, but they're just too pricey. Like right now, they got that Edge Intercontinental Championship. Did you guys see that one?
Yeah.
That purple looking Edge belt. It says Edge 25th Anniversary Signature Series Replica Belt. Originally, it's $500. They got it marked down to $350 now. It's like, damn. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you're saving $150, but is it really worth $350? That's a little rough, man.
If I had $360, I'd sleep with it right now.
Man, they got a lot of the title belts are on sale right now. They got a Brothers of Destruction belt for the tag team. They look a little weird though. They got a Kane WWE Championship, an Ultimate Warrior WWE Championship, and they got a Tribal Chief T-shirt. Tommy, it's originally $30, but it's reduced down to 21 if you want to buy it.
Let me know when it's 5.
Let me know if it's 5. Oh, that's great. See, like even their T-shirts are like $18 to $20 goddamn dollars on clearance, for crying out loud. That's just too much money for me to spend on. Like, I hate spending money on on me personally. I just don't like it. I don't really like to spend too much money on myself.
I hate spending money on any damn thing.
For crying out loud, they're fucking like, I haven't seen a T-shirt on this motherfucker that ain't fucking $17. That's the lowest I've seen.
Well, then it's not for me then.
Oh, Tommy, I found what you want, man.
What?
$16 if you want it.
What?
It's the men's gold Matt Riddle fucking boxer briefs. It says bro right there on
I don't want that shit.
Does it say bro on the ass?
No, bro on the dick.
Oh, bro on the dick.
How pretty.
I mean, hell,
What a perfect spot. Hey, what a perfect spot.
What a perfect spot. Hell, they got WWE sweatpants and they want $38 for them. Fuck that. I ain't paying that.
I can go there and get sweatpants for $5. And I'll do Mick Foley all day long.
Let's see. 420 Matt Riddle shirt for $17. The Street Profits Straight Smoke for $17. I ain't paying $17 for no T-shirt. I'm a cheap motherfucker.
I can go anywhere and get a T-shirt.
So, well, see, there you go. That's the reason why we don't go to WWE shop right there. Too much money for me. So I remember picking up T-shirts for $5 or $6, and it's like, ain't like that now. And let's go with WWE Levante's last question, which is your favorite live wrestling event you attended. Now, you know, this could be any wrestling event that you attended that was your favorite.
Favorite wrestling event I ever attended? I'll tell you,
I'll be honest with you. Like, I've only went to 2 WWE shows.
And they ain't on my list.
And Tommy and Pops went to, you know, one of the WWE shows with. It was cool, but is it one of my favorites? No. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, it was cool to go to a WWE event. It was cool, but it's not one of my favorites. I'm sorry.
If I had to choose my favorite wrestling event is ever attended when we went to the wrestling show in Indiana, and we got your picture with Cactus Jack. I have to go with that show.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you kids were just little kids at that time. And you got to get up in the ring with Cactus
Jack. Yeah, we were about 5 or 6 when we went to that show.
There was a lot of big stars on that show.
Do you remember some of the big stars, Tommy?
Well, Barry Horowitz was there. Cactus Jack was the headliner. He was taking on Rip Rogers.
Yep.
And we got free tickets because of it.
Yep.
Who else was there? Tracy Smothers was there. There was a whole bunch of other good wrestlers there too.
Sean Venom was there too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pops, what is your favorite wrestling show you attended?
I tell you what, my favorite is not, but because you know, we was all there together. You guys, me, and your mother, and that right there was over here at Hodgensville, where they wrestled in Hodgensville over here. And what makes it so special is to me, I forget the two guys that was wrestling, but they rolled out of the ring, and your mother was sitting in a wheelchair at the time. She had a wheelchair at the time. She was sitting in, and they started wrestling around her wheelchair, and both wrestlers would look up and say, "We're sorry, ma'am. We're sorry, ma'am." While they were hitting each other, I thought that was the funniest shit ever. I laughed at that shit. I
Yeah,
forget the wrestler it was.
Because well, I actually know who the two wrestlers were. We sent front row for that one. And our mom was in a wheelchair at that time.
Yes.
And so her legs stuck out past the rope thing that
The
they
ropes,
had.
yeah.
And they accidentally kind of like they didn't like it
No,
wasn't
no, they
they
didn't
were fighting on the
actually hit
outside
her.
and they accidentally kind of like
Yeah,
rubbed against her chair.
they rolled up against her wheelchair is what they did.
And it was Johnny Jeter
Yeah.
and Aaron the Idol Stevens.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I forget who they were though. Yeah, I remember at the time, but I forget who they were. And I thought it was so funny when it's hitting each other. It's actually looking up at your mother and saying, "We're sorry, ma'am. We're sorry, ma'am."
And if you guys don't know, that's Damian Sandow in WWE and Johnny from the Spirit Squad from the WWE. If you guys don't know who those were, and Tommy, do you remember the main event of that show? I do. Do you remember the main event of that show?
Oh yeah, wasn't it a tag team match?
With
It was Mark Madness and Hardcore Holly, wasn't it?
yes, it was.
Versus Matt Capitelli and John Hennigan, which was John Morrison.
Yeah, it was. It. And by the way, it like Tommy said, it's Hardcore Holly and Mark Magnus versus
It was Muhammad.
Matt Capitelli and John Hennigan. Now that's what they were known as then. If you want to go by WWE standards, it was Hardcore Holly and Muhammad Hassan versus Matt Capitelli, who won the Tough Enough, and John Morrison. So
and that was still from their Tough Enough 2 feud, remember?
Yes, that was from the Tough Enough where like if you get well no, it was Tough Enough 3, wasn't it?
I think it was. It was one of the Tough Enoughs.
It was 3. It was 3 because remember Tough Enough 2 was the two women, Linda Miles one of them.
Linda Miles and
Jackie, right?
Yeah. Another thing that I remember most specifically is
there was some guy sitting next to me with a Hardcore Holly suck sign, and the guy lifted up and it landed all over my damn fucking lap.
Yeah. And another thing is there was a guy sitting on one of the bleachers there, and we kept looking at him, and it turned out to be
Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin, yes. And Joe, you gotta understand, the kids at this time was very little.
Guys, this was OVW when we were going to OVW.
Yeah, and the guy that brought it there was Jimmy Cornette, and Jimmy Cornette was there. We talked to Jimmy Cornette, and
Jim
and Joey wanted an autograph. He took a pad and ran into the bathroom to get an autograph from Jim Cornette. Joey, take it from there. What did Jim Cornette say to you?
Well, let me wash my hands first, and then I'll sign the autograph. But that was in E-Town. But
but it was very special though.
Tommy,
do you know your favorite one?
My favorite one, definitely honestly, any of the OVW shows we ever went to.
I got a second favorite one.
Yeah.
It was when we went to, it was in Campbellsville, and we went to that UCW show.
Okay.
And we had Grandma with us. Remember that fucking manager?
Oh my God, the manager?
Okay,
Okay,
we're gonna go ahead and talk about this real quick because our grandma never went to any wrestling show. Now, granted, she loved watching wrestling on television. So, Grandma always enjoyed sitting at home and watching, the wrestling on TV. But she's never really went to a wrestling show before. So we ended up, Mom and Dad ended up bringing along Grandma to a wrestling show. It was UCW, which is still in existence now. They still travel. That's the one that comes to the fair most of the time, our fair that's around. But they suck now, I'll just be honest with you. But there was this wrestler named the Night Stalker, and he had like a black mask on his face. And he had this manager that had some kind of like stick with him, right? And he's we're sitting front row, of course. And he they're walking around the ring to get the heat from a lot of people. And
he got heat.
Oh yeah, he got heat most definitely. You should see our grandma. I swear to God, and our grandma
waving the stick.
Yeah. The guy was waving a stick and he looked at her and said, "Shut up, old lady." And she got up. She's like, "I'll shove that stick up your ass." She tried to climb over the damn rail, and we're like, "Grandma, you need to sit down." Now you see why Pops gets upset. That's Pops.
You see, the kids and their mother had a hell of a time trying to keep my mom and me from getting over the rail that night.
So
the kids tended to their grandmother. Their mom tended to me. She grabbed a hold of my. Will you sit down?
Actually, we actually have a video.
Yeah.
Of it was one of the UCW shows that we went to.
And maybe we should show that on Instagram one of these days.
One of these days we'll show it on Instagram. We got to find it. I have it converted to DVD, so it'll be a lot easier to find. But there is a clip that you see Pops wearing a fucking Washington Redskins fucking shirt, and you see him arguing with one of the wrestlers. We'll have to find that clip and put it on Instagram. It'd be fucking hilarious. But you'll see a young Pops.
He told me he told me you think there's something coming in the ring. Well, I'm gonna go in the ring. I pointed. You'll see me pointing. I'm coming. Whoop your ass.
So most definitely those do come to mind for sure.
Because I was a lot younger back then.
But guys, we hope that you guys enjoyed this WR podcast. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. As well as if you guys want to follow us on X or Twitter, as they say. I'm not sure which one it is nowadays.
I'm gonna wait till you get all the plugs in, then I'm gonna say something.
Make sure that you guys follow us on Instagram as well. We'll put some clips out and stuff of that nature. Guys, go check that out. And Tommy, you got one last thing to say before we and also, guys, hit that subscribe button so we can give this shit away over here. So hit that subscribe button, get us to 3,000 subs. Tommy, you got something to say real quick?
Yeah. Remember last week you asked?
I did ask. Yeah, I did want to. Yeah.
So you want me to tell them?
If you want to tell them.
Well, it's about that time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be. I'll be having surgery here in the and because my doctor requested it, so I'll be doing it, and I just wanted to let y'all know. We always tell you everything, so I just wanted to say I'm all prepared for surgery. I'm about to be having the surgery here at the end of October. I just wanted to let everybody know that. So yeah.
Yeah, Tommy's going to be having some weight loss surgery at the end of October. Now, around the end of October, we're not sure when Tommy will want to do videos or anything like that. I know we have some in the can ready that we filmed in advance, but I'm talking about like the podcasts and stuff. We're not sure when when Tommy will want to do them or if Tommy will be able to do them. So we just want to put that out there that probably by the end of October, we may be slacking down on maybe some uploads or something. Okay, we just want to put that out there.
We
And
we don't see how it's gonna go or nothing like that right there. But you know we're just giving you a heads up. We may slack down and during that right there time.
Yeah.
I just want to tell everybody because we're always truthful and honest. And also, I just want y'all to have my support. Give me some support,
Now you know
and we're
we
always
love
truthful and honest. So
we
give me
love the
some.
supporters.
I really would love to have some support and everything for this.
Now the assholes,
Man, don't worry. I never had this type of surgery before.
you know the assholes, and believe me, I know some assholes that's out there because when I had my surgery, I read what you fucking asshole Dick Lick wrote. Okay, prick motherfucker. There you go. You see, the assholes can keep their comments to their fucking selves. All right, you know who the fuck you are, prick dicks.
So I mean, if you want to be about it, go somewhere else. If you want to have support, go ahead.
If you're gonna be
Also,
an asshole, stay offline.
and also, we just want to mention that by that time, we're going to be, reducing the uploads around that point because we're not sure when Tommy will be able to film or whatever, or if he'll be up to it. Who knows, right? So, we just want to say that for, by the, because literally we only have like 2 weeks of October left, so we just wanted to throw that in there. So, anything else you want to add there, Jay?
No, that was all. I just want the support and wish me luck for my surgery.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, guys, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, and guys, hit that damn subscribe button so we can give this shit away. Okay, so get us to 3,000,
Totally free.
totally free. So hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.